Hello, I'm Danny. This Big Bots Little Bots Unbot, and today we are unboxing the DJI Avata Cinewoop drone. Let's get into it. Big Bots Little Bots. So this is the box it arrived in, the Fly More kit, and what we're all here for. Specific bundle is called the DJI Avata Pro View Combo. There's three options. You can buy the standalone drone, which will just come in one of these boxes. You can buy FPV goggles Mark II that come with the other DJI FPV, or you could buy the Pro View. And the Pro View's got the new lightweight goggles. Also, these goggles have motion sense built into them. Yeah, it made sense for me. They come with the motion controller, but it's a bit Marmite. Some people love it, some people hate it. Take off the cardboard sleeve. As always, it's got the standard sort of DJI boxing, white, very clear what the product is. So we'll start with the drone. So again, if you just bought the drone standalone, this is what you'd receive. Got an easy peeler, but knife it anyway. So, like with the Mini 3 Pro, you've got QR codes in here. That QR code specifically, I think, takes you straight to the DJI app. It says about tutorials and that there. Right here, you've got this little pull out. And again, another QR code on there. And in here, we've got quick start guide, share the skills, know your drone, string up, safety guidelines, and you guarantee warranty. So this is basically what you got with a Mini 3. This is their sort of standard paperwork they've been putting in recently. It does feel lightweight. Now it's not under 250 grams. The good thing about it is it's compact size. So that's it. It's nice to finally have it in hand after all the leak. Got two pills here on the battery. So at the bottom, you can see here we've got a sensor. So this is quite cool because FPV drones, other than the DJI FPV, generally don't have sensors. So that's good for landing. I believe it does soft landings if needs be. So that already seems a lot nicer designed than the Mini 3 Pro one that caused a lot of people hassle. I have got a video on my channel if that did cause you hassle, so check that out, especially if you chuck the phone block. It don't take a lot of pushing in to remove. The battery life on this is 18 minutes in ideal test conditions, expecting probably 10 to 12, and we're going to be doing a test specifically on that. So if you like and subscribe, you'll definitely see that video soon. Again, QR code. So you've got two spare propellers in there, but you've got a hex key and 4 screws to replace both of the props. In this, I believe we have what is the charger. I mean, it all feels very similar to the DJI FPV, the battery side, but it is different. Slightly smaller from what I can tell. Your USB-C, short lead, so that literally just plugs in there, and that's it. It's got 1 and a bit bars of battery on there. You push the indicator light button just there. So just something I missed in the video earlier is right here in this back prop area is a USB-C and a micro SD slot. So yeah, first impressions, these guards seem pretty robust. They feel like strong composite. From what I've heard, these are pretty hard to break, which is good. I've got the 2-year care refresh plan, so then if I want to do something a bit stupid for a test, for example, then I can do that without worrying too much. And the care refresh for 2 years was £80 on this, I believe, which is cheaper than the Mini 3, which I believe was about 150. This is obviously a lot cheaper for them to repair, probably because this drone has been made like a lot of FPV drones, so that it's actually part replaceable, whereas Mini 3s, they are part replaceable to an extent. if you want to put a lot of work in. And the last FPV wasn't very part replaceable either, so you'd have to send it off to get repaired. That's definitely a good step forward. So next up we have the DJI goggles 2, and this is the motion combo, because again, like I said earlier, this headset can also be used with the motion controller, in the sense that if you turn your head or move your head up and down, it moves the gimbal and the camera with the handheld remote. I've never used one before. People either love them or hate them. They're not for freestyling, but if you're a beginner and you just want to experience it, I'm sure it's a great option. So on the box we have the instructions. So again, tells you about a QR code for the DJI app, shows you how it charges, shows you how to put the strap on, check your battery's level and turn on the goggles. Shows you how you can connect your phone to the DJI app, do the goggles for the simulator, which is now available on Android as well as iOS, which is good news for Android users. First thing we come to, bit of card, silica gel, and we have the new head strap. It's quite frustrating because with the FPV, I bought a battery holder for the head strap, and a bit of a nice head strap to be fair. This is lighter weight, so they've gone for around the sides instead of having one over the top as well, which is better for your hair as well. But it's a shame they couldn't put a battery holder on it, so that'd be another aftermarket purchase. We have a lens, 2 lenses, and they've got a QR code on them, which obviously we peel off. They're labelled left and right. Secondly, another QR code. You've got your USB-C, your battery, and that plugs into your goggle. We've got the infamous motion controller, which, you know, it feels okay. It's not horrible. A little bit like an old school joystick, and I mean, I could see the appeal of it. Looking forward to testing it myself. And that's got a USB-C port at the bottom for charging. And from what I've heard, there's no difference between this and the original one for the FPV drone. If you've got an FPV, this is familiar, so it's the goggles battery. So the only change to this is that it's now got a little clip-on point, so when you insert your USB-C, it clips in like so. You've got your indicator button and on button for your goggles on the back. Also got a USB, the USB-C adapter, your quick start guide, eyeglasses frame, DJI goggles motion combo, and your warranty information. So the eyeglasses frame. So you can purchase different eyeglass frame that can correct astigmatisms, and I take it just for correcting general eyesight. And in the last ad we've all been waiting for, and instantly these are a lot nicer, a lot nicer than the FPV V2 goggles, so I can definitely see why these are popular. Now a lot of people are disappointed because at the moment this isn't backwards compatible with like the FPV drone, and I think other like home built drones. It's just a marketing strategy. In a few months I'm sure they will allow you to use it on older drones, or some I'll probably reverse engineer and find a way of doing it anyway, I'm sure. So we've got a peel here, just as the voltage for the input, touch sensor on the side. Now instead of having to screw antennas on, you can just flip these up. That's instantly a lot easier. Another benefit of this design is you haven't got all the buttons because you've got the touchpad on the side, which is nice. And it's got a little bobble just so you can find the centre of the touchpad. Got your fence on the top and at the front as before. Now another great thing to see is this, because on the FPV, on the V2, I bought one of these off of Amazon to protect it, because if you leave it upside down, the sun gets to it, magnifies and basically burns into the screens and ruins them. So that's nice that it comes with that as standard. You've got your micro SD card slot and the headphone slot. You've also got a Type-C. You've also got a Type-C on the side for connecting it to your iPhone. Another thing to note is once you take this off, we've got 2 peels here. Keep the lens away from direct sunlight to avoid damage. Also looks like you've got your little interior vent / fan, your face is cool. And obviously this is a lot lighter and smaller than the last model, so it'll definitely keep you cooler as well. On here you can adjust the vision using this dial here. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't fit glasses under here comfortably. I don't know if they sell additional foam, but I'm sure if they don't, someone soon will. And yeah, you can, oh I see, so apologies, you don't need to turn that on here. You can just turn that there, which is nice because on a lot of VR glasses and stuff, you have to keep taking them on, off. And it gets quite annoying to do. But yeah, with this, you can just slide from side to side to adjust where your eyes align and they're individual. Another thing that I've heard they've upgraded is they allow you to plug this into your phone so you can watch films and games straight through it. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Also, you can use the USB-C output to connect to your phone, and then you can allow people to watch through to see your flight as it's happening. Another thing that's also changed is that when you hit record on the drone, both the goggles and the drone will start recording on their own SD cards, so you don't have to think about doing both. It just automatically do it, which is a really good thing in my opinion. Now, if this is your first time purchasing an FPV drone, this is the V2 that you got with the old DJI drone that is compatible with this, and also and this particular goggles comes in the DJI Avata Fly Smart combo. So this one is £989 a win, or with this model £1,229 that is. The drone itself is £499. I believe if you wanted to buy the goggles on their own, they're either £499 or £599. If you can afford it and you're not looking to upgrade again, just get the Pro ones, don't worry about this one. As you can see, just side by side, there's a big size difference. Weight wise, there's a difference. That's what I bought off Amazon, that holds the antennas and also protects the lenses. That's another consideration because the other model won't come with it. That's like another £10, just more money, more hassle. Just fold those down and you're done. Whack them in your bag. This originally comes with a strap that goes over the top of your head as well. Got your buttons there for controlling. Got your eye liners down here. Got a little joystick up here and two buttons, which obviously what the touchpad replaces. So this is the strap I was talking about. I will put a link down to the protector and this and anything else in the description below. And they should be affiliates, so hopefully you can help me out by purchasing through those. Got the battery in there for an on-face comparison. A lot of people like to buy decals for these to customise them. Yeah, it just feels a lot more airy, like on the face. They've got a small amount of light coming in from underneath, nothing drastic. Yeah. I'm converted on these, definitely. It isn't listed in any of the bundles, which is a little bit strange, but I'm guessing it's because they're angling it more at the beginner market as an entryway. This is the original FPV remote that's exactly the same. If you bought it now, everyone's bought these on eBay, where they was like £40–50 recently. They've completely sold and people are trying to scalp a little bit because buy a new one, I believe these are about £200. So yeah, you've got all your sort of standard drone buttons. Obviously got the joysticks here. Also got your antenna. You got your lanyard strap. Again, I'll put a link to in the description below. And on the back, peel these parts of the control back, and then you can adjust the joysticks, which you'll definitely want to do if you're freestyling with it in manual mode. This can't do manual mode, so that's something to also bear in mind. Right, and the last products are the spare propellers, 4 of those in there, and then you've got the Fly More kit. So yeah, another 2 batteries. There's no USB-C cable included. Just got your product information, and that's it. So I look forward to testing this. I'm going to do a lot of different little interesting videos within my range of expertise, which on a drone like this, I'm not a massive FPV pilot. It's something I want to get more into. So if you're starting out in the hobby, it's great because you'll see what a noob like myself is like with one. And yeah, I'm going to do a video on what the difference with the drones is, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll do a lot of other unboxings. There's going to be some cool giveaways on this channel soon, and appreciate you watching. If you found this helpful or you'd like to see anything else, please comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see. I'm Danny, it's been Big Bots, Little Bots, Unboxed. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Big bots, little bots.